guys! Ooh, focus camera. So I wanted to show you guys some mixed media play that I've been up to with my Project Life cards. This is something I've always done, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the cards. I know most of you have probably seen my previous Project Life video that I did showing you some of the mixed media stuff that I do when I create my own cards. So I basically just wanted to show you guys some that I've created, and if you guys are interested in seeing me make more videos in regards to mixed media or have any questions about the cards I created, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section and to like this video so that I know to continue to make these type of videos. And also I wanted to say, if for any reason you guys have any questions about how these were made, definitely leave them down below, and when I film the video showing how I make these, I will definitely remember to answer those questions in the video. So this is the first card that I created when I was playing with mixed media type effects, and it says Shine On the bottom, and I used the tumble dies and my Martha Stewart punch to create this kind of confetti-ish look right in the middle, since it can stamp anywhere. And this is really one of the simple ones, but I think it came out really cute. Now for a more kind of complex one, not that it's like super complex, but I created this card by embossing and stamping, as well as also drawing all these little blocks with these patterns that you see there. I did that by hand. I'm someone who likes to doodle, and I draw in my free time, so I do like to create things in regards to like adding my own touches to things. So you guys can see that card. I think it came out really nice. I used some different mediums in this foil right there. Then this next one I created, which I'm doing for actually my New Year's page, my 2014 page. I guess the cat's out of the bag because obviously I'm behind on my Project Life, but I'm alright with that. I'm not someone who does it weekly. So since I still have to do my January pages, I started creating a card for my January pages. And this is the card that I came up with because I wanted to do something really fun for my title card for New Year's, where I used my favorite colors, which is basically like mint green, pink, and gold, and little accents and things. So I hope you guys like this card. Then another simple one, which is this one. It says I'll be yours and you'll be mine, and I copied that saying from, what do you call it? It's like American Crafts has a stamp set. I think it's Dear Lizzie, and it has that saying. I don't have that stamp set, so all I did was look at the saying online and then I just drew it out. So if you have the ability to draw things when you see them, like to basically recreate them, that's something that's actually really fun to do. So if you have good handwriting, I suggest doing that. I think this came out really cute. And then I just stamped on the side with my Close to My Heart. It's an old stamp set that they have, and it has this really cute heart in it. So it's another simple one that I did. Here's another card that I did, and this one I used my Gossamer Blue stamp set, and I love this saying. It's the little things in life that matter the most. And I also used this little garland that comes with the set as well, and I did a watercoloring here effect that I did, and I wanted to look slightly ombre, going from lighter to darker. And then I used some enamel accents right there. I think it came out really awesome. Oh, and I also used my glitter pen, which to me looks just kind of like the Wink of Stella, except it costs less. I think I used my Spica Clear, I believe. Then here's another card I created, and it says Way to Go, and I did some more watercoloring. I believe this is the one y'all saw me create in one of my other videos. I had this one left over and really wanted to do something with it, so I created this card, and I actually really love it. I love creating things that are kind of abstract-y looking, and like, I don't know, they're not necessarily the norm of what you might think would a Project Life card would look like, but I like to just be me and create whatever I like, so I hope you guys like that. And this is a Studio Calico stamp set. Then I also did this one, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you probably saw this card already. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. There's going to be a link below in the description box, and I do like sneak peeks of things on my Instagram. And basically, obviously, this is a mix of misting and stamping, and also just me drawing around it as well. And I really love the way this card looks, and it's gonna, I think, go really well with my New Year's spread. So yeah, I kind of made these two to be matching, like, in a way. which shows that you can really make your own Project Life cards if you really want to. Here's another one that I did. This one is basically sewn by hand, and I made basically my own template for this, using like obviously a pencil first, and then I went back and sewed into it, and I honestly think it came out really awesome. I wanted to have like something with a sewn effect, and I didn't have a template that said what I wanted it to say, so I made my own. So if you guys like that, maybe I'll do a sewing series or whatnot. So you guys let me know, because I love to hear from y'all. Another one that I did, which this one got a lot of people asking me about, is this one, and it says I love you to the moon and back. And I used my Studio Calico letterpress, which I will be making a letterpress video explaining what letterpressing is for those of you that don't know, and also just kind of going over the basics of how I made this card. So if you do want to see a video on that, like I said before, please like this video and leave me a comment and let me know. Most of the things that I've done on this, on all these cards, it's not like they're super complicated, but it's nice to kind of see tutorials on things. So if you guys want to see that, come check me out. And then I also created this card, which this one I embossed. I used an embossing folder, and then I hand cut from some watercolor paper that I was playing with, the square, and then I stamped on it, and it says phenomenal. And then I used my little tiny attacher with gold staples and attached that on there. And I honestly think this card looks awesome. I'm all about like simple and adding, but with like, not that I'm simple, but like I'm all about like something looking simple yet having all this texture and color. And I think that this is what that card achieves. You know, it's simple while still being like complicated in its own way, because you get that texture effect from the embossing folder and then the pop of color, and it just looks really cool. And I stapled it on the top, that way when I have a picture I can slip the picture basically right underneath the little square, you know, like right underneath there, which I think is perfect for my type of project life that I do. So for me, this is an amazing card, and I can't wait to use this. And then last but definitely not least, I made a little shaker project life card. I also used my letterpress folders for this. I did more watercoloring, because y'all know I just love watercoloring. Like, to me, watercoloring is such an amazing medium, and it's just fun to work with. Even if you don't know anything about art or anything like that, it's still fun to just kind of like play with it. And even sometimes when you mess up, you come up with something amazing, because like the other card that I showed you with the stars, that one was like, I kind of like had already punched a hole, like had already like kind of messed with this card and wasn't sure, and I honestly love the way it came out, and it was completely unplanned for it to come out this way originally. So this card, like I said, is a shaker card. It was really simple to create, and I did not create it the traditional way you would create a shaker card, like with foam and all that, because I didn't want it to be too thick for my project life, that it would be like an issue like to just have it there. So yeah, and I added some sequins inside of it and little gold stars, which you can pick up these really fun little confetti gold stars at Michael's, and they're really cheap. So yeah, I love the way this card came out, and the best part about it is that like I could definitely journal right on top something if I want to, just to add like some more to this card, or I could just keep it like this. And I stamped right in the middle of it, which is kind of hard to see on this video, but it says I love you so much, and I stamped that with stays on. It's not as dark as I originally thought it would be, but you can actually see it a lot more in person than you can on this video right now. So, but I love the way it turned out, and I hope you guys like all these cards that I'm showing you. And if you want to see more of this, or cards going, or me doing more in-depth mixed media type videos on all this type of stuff, be sure to like this video, and yeah, and let me know, you guys, because like I said, I love to hear your feedback. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!